So, hello friends, welcome to a new video. In the last video, we started the second topic. In this, we discussed about this Ackerman's division of the world into different regions, and we also discussed the first two types, which were the U.S. type and the European type. And now we will move on to the next type, that is the Brazilian type. In this Brazilian type. There are few things like they are really still behind in technology and research, and they have the low population size and unused resources. Now they are behind in technology means they do not have that modern technology which the European and US type had, and they also have the low population means I think this is like a good point for them. They have low population, so they are still surviving. They do not have to worry about the food and other things. And unused resources, like their resources are available there, but they are unused. Means that they do not have that as mentioned in the first point, that they do not have that advanced technology, and which can and other factors could also be there, like the inaccessibility and the extreme weather conditions, which we discussed in the first video. So this is kind of underpopulation a scenario here, and this unused resources are available there. The first thing is that they're behind in technology, low population size, and unused resources. And due to these things, they are living kind of the past life, the life which was in very past. They are still back in time. Uh, So their socioeconomic conditions are not very good. Like their living standards are not good. Literacy rate is low, and the life expectancy. Now from this we can reduce like the conditions of the life are not very favorable here. Literacy rate is low. Literacy rate is low means the education opportunities are not available enough, and due to this, literacy rate affects other things also. Like low in literacy rate means that they are also low in the technology, as we can see, and the health infrastructure, and due to which the life expectancy is low, and the overall living standard is lower. So these were the characteristics of the Brazilian type. We look at the examples in the Latin America, that is the Southern America. There is this Brazil, Bolivia, Venezuela, and Paraguay, which comes under this Brazilian type. And then in the tropical African countries, means the African countries which are tropical, the countries are Nigeria, Ghana, and Congo, which also comes under this Brazilian type. And in the Southeast Asia, there is Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia. These countries comes under this Brazilian type. Now we will look at the map and locate these countries. So in the South America, there was Brazil, based on which the name is given to this type, Brazilian type. And then there is Bolivia, there is this Paraguay and Venezuela, which countries, and also other countries also comes under this Brazilian type. In Africa, there was the tropical countries, means countries in these regions, these countries, except for few. I think that all the countries comes under this Brazilian type. Like there is this Nigeria is here, Ghana is here, and then Congo is also here. This is the Congo, Republic of the Congo, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So these countries comes under this Brazilian type. And in the Asia, the Southeast Asia countries like the Vietnam, Philippines, then there's Malaysia, Indonesia, Laos, Cambodia, Thailand. They all comes under this Brazilian type. So now let's move on to the next type, which is the Egyptian type. Egyptian type is also underdeveloped technology. They have underdeveloped technology means they are still lagging behind in the incentives taken in the underdeveloped technology. The Though there's a difference between the Brazilian and Egyptian type is the population, that they are highly and densely populated regions comes under this Egyptian type. And resources are also not enough to effort these to fund these lives, this high population. So all these factors leads to an imbalance in the state, an imbalance in the society, due to which many public issues are raised like mass poverty, unemployment issue, low life expectancy, and less income. Now this mass poverty is, as I said, like the population is huge and the opportunities, resources, and technology is not up to the par, up to the up to the requirement. So due to which these issues will obviously rise, and most of them are engaged in the agricultural field, and agriculture cannot upgrade your life, like when especially when the population is high and the land coming per person is not that much, so which give rises to the unemployment issue and low literacy rate also, since the income in the agriculture is not that much, so literacy, so they cannot afford literacy rate, and the state is also unable to provide the better facilities, better education opportunities. So these were the characteristics of the Egyptian type. Now let's look at the example in Asia. India, Pakistan, China, Bangladesh, Nepal. These countries come under the Egyptian type, and then Africa, Egypt, Kenya, and Algeria, and Central America, that is the southern part of the Northern America, Cuba, El Salvador, and Haiti comes under these countries, and in Southern Europe, Greece, Albania. So now let's look at the map. So in uh, if you look at this map, you can see that the India is there. Then there is this China, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka is here, and there is this Bangladesh. These all countries comes under this Egyptian type. Now let's see from the Europe, the southern countries like this Greece. Greece comes under this Egyptian type. Then there is this Albania and the northern part of the Italy. It all comes under the Egyptian type. Now let's look at the Africa. The first country obviously is the Egypt, and then there is this Algeria, and other countries are also there, which comes under this Egyptian type. And in the southern part of the North America, that is Central America, there is the El Salvador, Mex, and some countries from this part, and there are also islands which are like in the eastern part of. And if we go to the eastward, we will see there are many islands, and those islands also, some of those islands also comes under this Egyptian type. And the last one is the Arctic desert type. Arctic desert type is where there's no inhabitants and the mostly uninhabited area, and the region for them is the extreme weather conditions. The regions under this are either extremely cold or extremely hot, and which does not support the life. And there are few small tribes which still lives in these conditions, which are the Bushmen, which lives in the Kalahari Desert of the Africa, Aboriginal, which is in the Australia. These regions are the homelands of these small tribes, and they still rely on the hunting and gathering to secure their food and to support their life to survive. They still rely on the hunting and gathering. Examples are the Antarctica, Arctic, subarctic lands, northern part of Canada, Alaska, and then there is this Greenland and the northern Eurasia. Means that the northern and the northeastern part of this Russia also comes under the Sahara Desert and the Kalahari Desert in Africa, and the deserted areas of Central and Southeast. Now let's see at the map. Antarctica is at the southern part of this map, There is this Arctic polar. This Greenland is here. Now after Greenland, this is the Alaska, which also comes under this region. And then there is this Kalahari part in Africa and Sahara Desert in the Africa. And other than that, these are the Eurasia part, that is the northern and northeastern part of the Russia, which also comes under this Arctic and polar type. And in Australia, this is the Great Victoria Desert, where lives the Aboriginal, and in Kalahari lives the Bushman. And the western part of the Asia, southwestern part, which is this region, the Arctic and polar type. Now we have discussed all the five types, including US type, European, Egyptian, Brazilian, and this Arctic. Now, interesting point in this Ackermann's classification is that this classification was done in the 1970, that is 50 years ago from the present, and the countries at that time have different conditions from their present conditions. So a lot of exponential change have taken place in the last 50 years due to this LPG model. That is the liberal LPG model. That is the liberalization, privatization, and globalization. Due to this LPG model, a lot of change have taken place in population. Either the population have increased, resources have either depleted, or new opportunities have increased, and the technological advancement have taken place. So, if in the present world, if we try to classify the whole world into different regions based on the principles given by the Ackerman, few shift will take place. That is the Mexico of the North America, that comes under the China type according to the 1970 classification, will come under the Brazilian type, and this Paraguay and Bolivia from the South America, which comes under the Brazilian type, will upgrade to the European type. Moldova and Italy from the Europe will comes under the Brazilian type. They will upgrade to the European type. And then there is Tanzania, Uganda, South Africa from this African continent, and they comes under the fourth order, or the fifth order, the fourth order, and they can upgrade to the second or third order, that is either to the European type or either to the Brazilian type. These shifts can be expected if we classify the countries in the present world according to the principle given by the Ackerman in 1970. So these shifts can be expected. So with this, this topic comes to an end, and we will meet in the next video, uh, which will be on the next topic. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.